Hey everyone, today we're taking a deep dive into one of the most luxurious and unique vehicles coming out of Japan, the 2025 Toyota Century. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Century nameplate, it's important to understand that this isn't just another Toyota. The Century is Toyota's flagship luxury model, something that's typically reserved for top government officials, business tycoons, and even members of the imperial family. It's not about flashy features or wild performance numbers. This car is all about refined elegance, understated presence, and an unwavering commitment to craftsmanship. And with the 2025 model, Toyota is taking things to an entirely new level, offering both tradition and modernity in a beautifully balanced package. The first thing you'll notice about the 2025 Century is its exterior. The design is bold yet dignified. It doesn't scream for attention, but it definitely commands respect. The proportions are more upright, almost limousine-like, and there's a sense of timeless grace in the way the panels are sculpted. Toyota hasn't tried to chase trends here. Instead, they've leaned into what makes the Century unique: simplicity, confidence, and precision. You get a large upright grille with a deeply polished chrome finish, flanked by beautifully integrated LED headlights that are both modern and classical in their styling. The chrome detailing across the vehicle is subtle but tasteful, enough to elevate the look without being excessive. From the front to the rear, the Century presents itself like a piece of fine art, something that was shaped by hand rather than stamped out by machines. Around the side, you'll find clean, unbroken lines, a long wheelbase, and elegant 20-inch wheels with a bespoke design that gives it a stately appearance. Toyota has even gone as far as adding electronic sliding rear doors on the new Century SUV variant, giving passengers an even more graceful way to enter and exit the vehicle. The rear of the car is just as refined, with slim LED taillights, integrated exhaust outlets, and just a subtle badge indicating what you're looking at. There's no giant logo or over-the-top branding. That's because the Century doesn't need to prove anything. Its presence alone does the talking. Now, once you step inside the 2025 Toyota Century, everything changes in the best way possible. The cabin is like entering a private sanctuary. It's whisper quiet, wrapped in materials that have been hand-selected and meticulously finished. From the moment the soft closed doors shut behind you, you're transported into a different world, one where time seems to slow down and every detail matters. The materials used throughout the cabin are nothing short of top tier. You'll find real wood accents, hand-stitched leather, and Alcantara finishes in places you wouldn't expect. Even the floor mats are thick, luxurious, and custom-cut to fit perfectly. The rear seats, of course, are the star of the show. This car is designed primarily for those who will be chauffeured, so Toyota has gone all out. You get fully reclining seats with built-in massage functions, ventilation, heating, and even power-operated footrests. There's a large central console that houses controls for everything from the climate, to the ambient lighting, to the infotainment system. Each seat has access to its own screen, with individual media control and wireless headphones. And let's not forget the retractable privacy shades, rear seat table, and even a refrigerator tucked discreetly into the center armrest. This isn't just a back seat, it's an experience. The driver's area, while slightly less opulent than the rear, is still beautifully crafted. Toyota has made sure that even though the driver may not be the VIP, they're still treated to a premium experience. The instrument cluster is fully digital, with clean graphics and a layout that focuses on clarity and simplicity. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather and wood, and all the controls fall naturally to hand. The center infotainment system is updated with the latest Toyota software, offering wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a crisp, high-resolution touchscreen, and a dedicated controller for quick adjustments without needing to touch the screen while driving. Now let's talk about performance. The 2025 Century is powered by a hybrid powertrain, continuing Toyota's emphasis on efficiency and smoothness. Specifically, it's equipped with a 3.5-liter V6 engine paired with electric motors, delivering a total output that's somewhere around 400 horsepower. This setup isn't meant for aggressive driving or track days. It's built for smooth, effortless cruising. Acceleration is quiet and refined, and the power delivery is linear and predictable. Thanks to the electric motors, the vehicle moves off the line with absolute silence and grace, and the transition between electric and gasoline power is nearly imperceptible. The ride quality is where the Century really shines. Toyota has used adaptive air suspension to deliver a driving experience that's almost cloud-like. Whether you're gliding over city streets or cruising along the highway, the cabin remains isolated from road imperfections and wind noise. The steering is light but precise, making this large vehicle surprisingly maneuverable, especially in the new SUV body style, which offers more versatility without compromising comfort. All-wheel drive is available, and Toyota has included features like rear-wheel steering to help with tighter turns and enhanced stability at higher speeds. When it comes to safety, Toyota has packed the Century with every piece of advanced tech you'd expect in a modern flagship. You get the full suite of Toyota safety sense, including pre-collision braking, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and blind spot monitoring. There are also advanced parking sensors, a surround view camera system, and even automated parking in some versions. The Century isn't just about protecting its passengers in case of an accident. It's designed to prevent accidents from happening in the first place. One of the more subtle but impressive features is the use of laminated glass throughout the cabin. This helps with sound insulation and adds an extra layer of security. You'll also find a heads-up display, driver monitoring systems, and multiple airbags placed strategically throughout the interior. Toyota has also designed the vehicle with pedestrian safety in mind, using soft bumper materials and advanced sensor systems to reduce the severity of a collision, if it were ever to happen. Now let's talk pricing. The Century is not a cheap vehicle, and it's not meant to be. In Japan, the price starts at around 25 million yen, which roughly translates to over $160,000 USD depending on exchange rates. But keep in mind, this isn't just about paying for features or performance. What you're really buying is exclusivity, heritage, and craftsmanship. In fact, Toyota only produces a limited number of these vehicles each year, and they're built by a specially trained team of artisans at Toyota's Higashi-Fuji plant. Each Century is practically hand-assembled, and that attention to detail is part of what makes it so special. This car isn't trying to compete directly with something like a Mercedes-Benz S-Class or a BMW 7 Series in terms of gadgets or sporty driving dynamics. Instead, it occupies its own space in the luxury world, where tradition, elegance, and calm take precedence. In a world that's increasingly dominated by screen-heavy, tech-laden vehicles, the Century feels refreshingly grounded. It's not flashy, it's not loud, but it makes a lasting impression. Another interesting point to consider is how the 2025 Century now comes in an SUV body style, in addition to the traditional sedan. This new design gives the vehicle even greater presence and practicality, especially for clients who value higher ride height, easier entry and exit, and a bit more versatility. Yet, even with this shift, Toyota has managed to retain the core values of the Century. The SUV is just as luxurious, just as serene, and just as carefully crafted as its sedan counterpart. In fact, some argue that it takes the experience to another level, especially with the extra room in the back and the added stability of the taller frame. In terms of ownership, the Century offers a unique proposition. It's not just about the car, it's about the experience. Owners often receive a personalized handover experience, and Toyota's after-sales support for the Century is top-notch. In Japan, some dealerships even have dedicated Century experts who handle servicing and maintenance. And because the vehicle is built with such care, longevity is part of the package. These cars are built to last decades, not just a few years. That's why you'll often see older Century models still being used today, looking as dignified as ever. To wrap things up, the 2025 Toyota Century is more than just a car. It's a rolling expression of Japanese values. It represents respect, harmony, and precision. It's a car that doesn't chase trends but instead carves out its own path, staying true to its roots while embracing modern technology in a thoughtful, restrained way. Whether you're riding in the back or taking the wheel yourself, the Century offers an experience that's rare in today's market. One of absolute calm, quiet luxury, and total refinement. If you're someone who appreciates subtlety, craftsmanship, and the idea of luxury as a form of serenity rather than spectacle, the 2025 Toyota Century might just be the perfect car for you.